Yeah, let us start with Tamil Thai Valtu. Could you please everyone stand for Tamil Thai Valtu?
நீராறும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் நீராறும் வதனமென திகழ்பரத கண்டமிதி வெக்கணமும் அதிசிறந்த ஜாதியிடல் இருந்தாலும் தக்க சிறு திரை முதலும் கரித்தனலும் திலகமே அத்திலக வாசலை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுடே எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்ததும் கதிரனங்கே உன் தீரமை திறந்து என்று செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
Thanks everyone. You can take your seat. Yeah. Let's start with welcome speech by our secretary Pugalanbu. Pugalanbu, please.
Thank you, Indu. Good evening, everyone. It's going to be an awesome show. Our sponsor, Mrs. Vanita Daniel from SmartLink Learning Center, is joining hands with Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area Tamil Mandram to give an awesome show for the kids who are actually getting educated from her institution and also for Tamil community. And I do not know her personally, but I heard all great things about Vanita Daniel and her support to Tamil community and for Tamil Mandram. And I welcome her and her team, as well as the volunteers, the tech support team behind this great performance show tonight. And I welcome the kids who are going to perform in this show. It's going to be 4 great plays and a lot of public speaking from various students. They're going to exhibit their skills. And it's not just a show, it's also a learning experience and educational experience for every one of us. And I thank you, everyone, and our EASY team for coming together on this great program. I welcome you all. Thank you so much.
Meena, could you please proceed? Yeah.
Thank you, Indu. So as our secretary, Mr. Pugal, had announced, Vanita is very, 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 very supportive for Tamil Mandram, not only Tamil Mandram, but various other Bay Area organizations. She is like, we got connected during our SPB show, so we can never forget that. It was just one call. I don't even know her by that time. She was being connected by one of our common friends, Mr. Raja, and then one call only, she just connected like anything, and then she said, yes, I want to support for this great cause, and then it is just one check for her. The check only speaks, and she never expects anything, but the giving is more than what she is like. She never expects like what we are doing after that or whatever commitments that we have. It is just we have to go behind her and saying, Vanita, there is no flyer for even this year, could you please share? I mean, that is how she is. So such a great support, Vanita, for our community, not only Tamil Mandram, but throughout Bay Area. You have been working with many other organizations supporting them. And talking about this event, she has been very supportive, giving free online classes and mentoring kids, small kids, for public speaking, and then this drama. And then what she does is such a dedication. When the shelter in place started, and when few things were very going chaotic, she saw the positive side, and then she was like immediately kickstarted all these online classes, and then working very hard. Whenever I said, can I talk to 10 minutes or 2 minutes, she would say like, yes, Meena, but she, from morning to evening, she would be in some training classes and sessions. And then I would be wondering where she is getting the time. Evening when she calls, then that time also she'll be like very fresh talking to one of us. So thank you, Vanita, for all your support. I'll move forward with VP admin Juliet. She would actually talk about smart, SLC in detail, but this is just a small introduction about Vanita, because we are so thankful for her, and we, at some point of time, we would have to express that out, and this is a great opportunity for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Indu. Thank you, Pugal, and thank you, Meena.
Juliet.
வணக்கம் வனிதா. நான் வந்து சான் பிரான்சிஸ்கோ வளைகுடா பகுதி தமிழ் மன்றம் சார்பா உங்களை வருக என்று வரவேற்கிறோம். அப்புறம் என்னன்னா, இப்போ இவங்க சொன்ன மாதிரியே தான், நம்ம மீனா சொன்ன மாதிரி வந்து பிளேயரை வந்து கெஞ்சணும், இல்லம்மா போ அப்படிம்பாங்க. இந்த COVID-19 ஏர்லி ஸ்டேஜ்ல வந்து ரொம்ப வருத்தமா இருந்தாங்க வனிதா. அப்ப வந்து என் பாட்டி காலத்துல கூட நானும் COVID-19 எல்லாம் எனக்கு தெரியாது இல்லையா. அப்ப வந்து எனக்கு என்ன பதில் சொல்லன்னு தெரியல, அமைதியா ஆப்போசிட்ல இருந்தேன். அதே வனிதா நாட்டுப்புற கலைகளும் நன்கொடையாளரும் நிகழ்ச்சிக்கு அவங்களை நான் வரவேற்கிறப்ப ரொம்ப மகிழ்ச்சியா, அவங்க எவ்வளவு எதிர்பார்க்க மாட்டாங்கிறதுக்கு ஒரு எடுத்துக்காட்டு. ஒருத்தவங்க தமிழ் மன்றத்துல இருந்து ஒரு பிளேயர் பார்த்தவங்கன்னு கான்டாக்ட் பண்ணிருக்காங்க, அப்படின்னு கேட்டாங்கன்னு சொன்னாங்க. கேட்டு எனக்கு வந்து ரொம்ப சிரிப்பா இருந்தது. ஏன்னா எந்த எதிர்பார்ப்பும் இல்ல. அந்த COVID-19 சிச்சுவேஷன்லயும் சரி, இப்பவும் சரி, தேவைப்படுறவங்களுக்கு கல்வி கொடுத்துக்கிட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஆங்கோர் ஏழைக்கு எழுத்தறிவித்தல் அப்படின்னு அந்த பாரதியார் சொன்ன கூற்றுக்கு ஏற்ப அவங்க சொல்லிட்டு இருக்காங்க. ரொம்ப நன்றி வனிதா. Every organization has a history. Today I would like to share about Smartling Learning Center history. Smartling Learning Center was founded in 2006 by Vanita Daniel in San Roman. With 5 students, it's now a successful tutoring center serving more than 200 students each year in California, Ohio, and Texas. They are committed to helping students achieve their highest potential in their educational endeavors by providing quality tutoring at an affordable price. SLC is also the primary mentor for the Youth Tribune, a non-profit organization. Tribune, a non-profit organization whose mission is to empower the youth in the community and support the foster families. SLC is a proud sponsor of the San Francisco Bay Area Tamil Mandram. Thanks, Mrs. Vanita, for being the SBATM sponsor. Mrs. Vanita Daniel, not only the SBATM sponsor, they also sponsor the Mountain House Cricket Club, MHTC, and many other organizations. Thank you. Now I will give the mic to our VP Cultural or our sponsor, Mrs. Vanita Daniel. Please let me know.
Yeah, I can say a few words. I'm really happy to welcome Mrs. Vanita Daniel today, and I'm really want to thank Smartling Learning Center for being our sponsor. People are waiting for the performance. Even I'm also eagerly waiting for the performance. So I'm giving hand over to Mrs. Vanita Daniel now. Yeah.
Thank you, Indu. Thank you, Juliet. Thank you, Meena, and thank you, Pugal. So I just want to say a few words before we get started. My name is Vanita Daniel, as you all mentioned, and I am the founder and director of Smartling Learning Center. I'm actually very happy to be here at the SLC Summer Performance Spectacular event, and we're all excited to perform for you. As Juliet mentioned, and also Meena shared, SLC has been there for the past 14 years, and we've been successfully tutoring over 1,000 kids in Bay Area and other countries. During the pandemic, during March, that was the very first time we closed down. And at that time, we were just like all other small business, just like everyone, we were worried. We didn't know how it was going to be, what's going to happen, and things like that. But one thing was certain, we were wanting to teaching. Wanting to teach because that was our passion, and we were going to try to find ways to do it. So at that time, a few of our students' parents also had lost their jobs. It was a very difficult situation for everyone. So what we thought was, let us convert all our paid sessions for 4 weeks to be free for every person, whoever wants to register. So we converted most of like 20 classes into free sessions, and we opened it out for people to register. We actually got a very good response, and we had over 200 students register for the free sessions. We were very happy because we were able to continue teaching, continue sharing our knowledge with the kids, because that's what we love to do. Now, the most interesting part there was we were not only able to reach students from Bay Area, Ohio, and Texas, but we were able to reach students from all other different states. And the interesting part was we were able to reach students from different countries. So we had students from Dubai, Canada, and India. So it made it very interesting. So that period was definitely a blessing for us. And during that time, we were able to have our youth from Youth Tribune organization to get more involved, and they shared their knowledge, their expertise in all the areas, not just academics, but also extracurricular. So the 4 weeks was truly a blessing for us. After that, we actually started the summer session with a little bit of, thought, is it going to go as expected? We opened the registration, and to our astonishment, we were able to see an enormous response. Most of the students from the free sessions registered, and we had a lot of new kids also register. So we had over 250 kids register for the 10-week summer program, which went amazingly well. And we were able to reach a lot of kids during that time. So those 10 weeks were precious, and we were able to do a lot of other different activities like public speaking. We also tried a free drama session during that time, and that was when we put together these new dramas, and our Youth Tribune volunteers jumped in, they took charge. They have done an exceptional job here, and all the actors too. You're going to see how well they perform. So we want to just say that we're so thankful to everyone who trusted us throughout the free sessions, and also supported us during the 10-week paid session, and are continuing to support us during the academic year. We opened the academic year registration, and I'm actually very happy to share that we are 60% almost filled up in most of the classes with minimal advertisement. So we are very, very blessed that parents and kids are there to support us, to trust us. I think that's something SLC has earned. And with members from Youth Tribune and the tutors from our center, we are indeed very, very happy that during this period, as a small business, we are able to survive and also grow. So at this point, I also want to mention that San Francisco Bay Area Tamil Mandram reached out to us, and I particularly want to mention Meena, because when she saw the flyer for drama, she reached out and she said, Vanita, shall we have a live, during the final week performance? And I really like the way that even though we are the sponsor, you're thinking for us. And that's something I greatly appreciate. We greatly appreciate from Smartling Learning Center. So thank you so much for this opportunity. I also want to thank every person who is watching this particular event. Thank you for taking time to be with us. It is going to be a wonderful event. Kids have put together, kids have worked really hard to put together this, and I'm sure we'll end. So with this, I'm going to pass it on to Emmanuel to kick off the event. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Emmanuel Victor, and I am a tutor at Smartling Learning Center, and I'm the co-founder and director of the Youth Tribune. To kick off today's event, I would like to introduce Pranav and Akash, who are the drama instructors for the first drama group you are going to see today. They have done an excellent job in bringing their vision to life and providing their students the skills to be the best performers they can be. So without further ado, let's give a warm welcome to Pranav.
Hi everyone, I'm Pranav. How are y'all doing? So, I'm the drama director and video editor for First Performance, which is a piece called The Artist. The story revolves around John, a kid named John, and how he's able to show his parents his passion for his dream of becoming a comic artist. So what we learn from this is something that discourages many people. It's the obstacles that we face when we're trying to achieve our goals. But what we should know is we should never give up on our dreams. We should overcome the obstacles and keep going. The story takes place in his house and also at school where he gets some advice on how to convince his parents. Now, without further ado, I'm gonna hand this off to Akash, our second drama director, to say a few words about his experience with working on The Artist.
Hey everyone, I'm Akash Arjindal and I'm one of the drama teachers as well as part of the music team. So I had a really great time with all the kids and they all did like a really great job. So our story was something that pretty much everyone either went through or will go through, and the kids captured that like perfectly. And so with that, I'm gonna let them take it away.
Akash and Pranav, can I request you guys to let me know if we have all the actors in place? If you can look at the grid view, can you let us know if all the characters are there, or are we missing any?
We're missing two. I think we're missing hold on, let me check really quick.
I think we're missing Joshua.
Yeah, we're missing Joshua and Jason.
Yeah.
And Jason's character name, can you please let me know?
Fred.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna have the drama started, so I'm gonna request all the others to deactivate your cameras so that we can give the grid view to our narrator. Are you ready? So I'm gonna deactivate my camera too, and if we can have Juliet and Pugal also.
Could you please turn off your video, Pugal and Juliet?
Hello.
Say that again.
Could you please turn off your video so that
Sure.
Sure, Indu.
Drama. Yeah.
The stage is all yours. Rock big time, kids. All the best.
Perfect. Do you want to start here?
On a peaceful street lives the Kumar family, home of aspiring comic artist John. But there's one thing getting in the way of his dream: his family.
John, what's up? It's been a while. What have you been up to?
Take a lucky guess.
This is a hard one. Let me guess. Comic?
Bingo. How'd you know?
I'm just that lucky. Anyways, how far have you gotten?
Not very, but I've been working on it almost all day and managed to get a lot more done than I usually do.
Oh, that's great to hear. Did you find anyone to help you write your comics?
Not yet.
Don't give up. I'm sure I'll find some.
Oh, I gotta go. It's dinner. I'll call you back.
John, come downstairs. Dinner's ready. I said, John, come downstairs. Dinner's ready.
Still no answer. Bob storms upstairs. Without bothering to knock, he opens the door, revealing John hunched over his desk. Bob walks over to see that John is drawing a comic.
John, what's this? You're supposed to be studying, not this.
But Bob, I'm just taking a break.
No. You can't be taking a break if you don't have a job yet. If your break is drawing comics, you might as well keep studying.
Fine.
Now put this thing away and come down for dinner.
Without finishing his food, John leaves. John puts the sketchbook away and trudges downstairs. The rest of his family is already seated at the dinner table.
What took you so long?
He was working on comics.
Comics? Why are you so interested in these childish books?
I don't want to have this conversation again, Dad. Comics? Really? You should be focusing on your studies, John. But it's what I enjoy.
Look at your brother. He worked hard and became a prosecutor. He never wasted his time in these silly comics you speak of.
Art will get you far in life. Pick a more professional career.
Without finishing his food, John leaves the dinner table and storms up the stairs, slamming the door shut. The next day, John arrives at school more upset than usual. His friends notice this and ask,
Good morning. Hey, John, what's wrong?
Yeah, you don't look too good.
Edit. I'll tell you guys during lunch.
the day goes by quickly and the bell signals for lunch. John walks over to his usual lunch table and sees his friends waiting for him.
John, you were going to tell us something. What was? I got in an argument with my family.
Oh, did they say something about the comics again?
Especially my mom. She keeps bothering me about it. You have to convince them to let you do comics somehow.
Yeah, you don't have to follow the same field as your family is all the time. Maybe you can ask the art teacher for help.
I'll leave lunch early and see if the teacher is still in his classroom. Thank you, guys.
John makes his way into the art room. The art and knocks. The door opens to room the art teacher.
John, how can I help you?
Hi, I want to talk to you about pursuing art.
Sure, is there a problem?
My parents aren't supportive of my dreams to become an artist. They don't believe I'll do well, and they want to go to college instead.
I see. You should try and prove to your parents that this path will be successful. I can talk to them too if you'd like me to.
No need to. How can I convince them though?
You should tell them how much you enjoy doing comics and how good you are at it. Show them that you're committed. A lot of parents don't believe that art can get you far in life, and I think that is why it's stopping your parents from supporting you.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you so much, teacher.
Anytime. There are plenty of successful artists out there, and I'm pretty sure you can be one too.
John heads back home, ready to convince his parents that art was the way to go.
Welcome home, John. Thanks, Mom. Can we talk for a minute with Dad? It's about the comics. Sure, sweetie.
Crystal calls down and they sit at the dinner table, feeling tense.
I want you to understand that I'm serious about becoming an artist.
Being a comic artist won't get you anywhere in life. You'll never get enough money to buy your own house or do anything on your own that way.
There's a lot of successful artists, Mom. I can be one of them too. Chances of that happening are very low, dear. Do you think I'm not as good as them? Of course not. It's just that I don't want this path of yours to fail. Your brother has a very profitable job. Why can't you follow in his footsteps? I won't fail, Mom. I enjoy drawing and I'm really determined to make my comic go viral. I won't give up on this dream.
Will you really dedicate all your time to drawing comics?
Yeah, there's so much you can achieve while being an artist.
Then we'll let you continue drawing comics.
Thank you so much.
The end. Wonderful. That was great. Thank you so much, guys. Do you want to take a bow? Awesome. Thank you so much. Drama directors, they are your team. Would you like to share a few words? Drama directors? Yep. Pranav, you're on mute.
I really enjoyed working with them. They're all great kids, and they had so much fun, planning this out and presenting. So yeah, and make sure to go check out the YouTube video. It's actually on the Youth Tribune YouTube channel. So yeah.
Yep, we will share the YouTube video. Thank you so much, guys. Indu, can I request you to move everyone to the attendees list, please? Thank you. And I'm going to move Pranav. Sorry.
Vanita, I can make you as host so that whoever you wants to move to attendees, you can do it, okay?
Thank you.
Vanita, you are host now.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Okay, so okay, so now we have Greg, Aman, Sanvi, and Monica. So Greg, take it off.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a wonderful evening. I'm Greg. I'm a YouTube volunteer, and I'm here to introduce participants. And our first participant is Aman.
Give me a second, please. Aman?
Speech?
Yep, great.
Hello everyone, my name is Aman, and today I'm going to tell you guys a speech about patience and its importance in our life. You know the proverb, haste makes waste? A hasty man or woman can never find out the truth of things. They only look at the surface. They are easily carried away by the appearance of things. When a hasty person makes a mistake, he naturally feels for it afterwards, but he cannot undo the consequences of his hasty conduct. Whoever wants to lead a higher life must cultivate patience. He must possess an open mind and be slow to arrive at conclusions. The patient man resolutely declines to be guided by what is immediate and near at hand. Therefore, in thought, he declines to form his judgments from the external appearance of things. In action, he declines to be led away by the pains and pleasures of the moment. Therefore, when joys come, he is not elated, and when sorrows befall, he does not lose hope. These are just the two marked characteristics of a great man. An old proverb says, "The patient man will rule the world." It is perfectly true. At any rate, no impatient man has ever achieved anything great in life. When you take things patiently, look at difficulties calmly in the face, half their power to overwhelm you is gone. Patience is the greatest ally of courage. He that possesses these two virtues need never despair of successes. I'm done.
Thank you, Aman. That was a wonderful speech. Now our next participant is Sanvi.
Can everyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hi, my name is Sanvi, and I'm going to be talking about kindness. Kindness is a quality that human beings show in various ways. We can be kind to human beings who need our help. We can be kindly to our family members, relatives, friends, and neighbors. We can also be kind to other life forms like dogs, cats, and other pets, and domesticated animals, and to wildlife like birds and animals. Not causing hurt is also kindness. When we hurt someone by word or deed, we cause them pain. We can avoid harming or hurting others and instead be kind and loving to them. Kindness is in the way we speak to others and in the way we help others to reduce their troubles. When we help anyone with our heart to ease the person of pain and trouble, we are being kind. When we are kind to anyone, we are happy because we bring a smile to the other person's face. They, in turn, feel grateful for the kindness that they have graciously received. I am always touched by the kindness of my aunt. She runs an orphanage and is caring towards and concerned about all the children who she looks after. She is a kind person, and in turn, all the children love her very much. I try to be kind to those I live with and those I meet and interact with. When any of my family members has any trouble, I try to help them. If they get sick, I try to help them in whatever way I can so they may feel better. At school, if any of my classmates get hurt on the playground, I take her or him to the nursing room at school. Kindness is one of the best human traits to possess.
Thank you, Sanvi. That was a very inspirational speech.
Thank you.
And our next participant is Monica.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Monica Singh, and today I will be talking about a personality trait. Some people in the world are different. Well, a better word to use would be extraordinary. What makes them extraordinary? The answer to this question lies in a personality trait called grit. Grit is the courage and resolve or strength of one's character. There are 5 main characteristics of grit, and I will be exploring them. The first characteristic of a gritty person is being meticulous and conscientious. Conscientiousness requires much patience and commitment and is therefore a significant characteristic of grit. As courage is the ability to accept your mistake, conscientiousness is the ability to be careful enough to not make it in the first place. Conscientious people put their heads to hard work and don't take shortcuts, as they never compromise values and ethics. The second characteristic of someone with grit is the ability to stay confident and committed. Resilience is often dismissed as stubbornness, but resilient individuals are the ones that are determined to succeed despite all the odds. They are confident in the sacrifices they make and put in the extra effort to overcome failures and reach their goals. The third characteristic of someone with grit is excellence. Those with grit strive for excellence. They do not rely on a set of instructions for excellence, but they make their own instructions. Gritty people get better and better, setting the bar for others. They strive for excellence rather than perfection. However, as they get better, they can reach perfection. The fourth characteristic of someone with grit is endurance. Most people find it hard to work hard for a long period of time and expect rewards quickly. Long-term goals require much patience and hard work. You must have endurance to stay on the path you are following. The fifth characteristic of a person with grit is the ability to stay strong during difficult times. Gritty people stay strong amidst what can be the hardest part of their life. People often underestimate just how strong they are, but grit can clear all that fog in your head. Each of these characteristics plays an important role in everyone's personal and professional life. No one is born with these characteristics, but they can be developed or learned. If you don't have these characteristics, you can develop them as life goes on. However, it's important to remember that grit is what separates the
the ordinary from the extraordinary. Thank you.
Thank you, Monica. That was a very extraordinary speech. Okay, so I just want to say that in the past couple years of taking Mrs. Vanita's classes, I was actually able to learn more and have fun at the same time. So it's not just something that's like boring that you have to go to every week, but something you can enjoy and have fun at the same time. So on top of that, you can actually go to these SLC events, which is really fun and you can gain much more experience from there. And they actually have special groups and stuff you can take part in for volunteer hours and much more stuff. So overall, it's really good and it's a great experience, and I recommend like everyone who wants to take part in these events to go ahead and apply and have fun as well. So yeah, overall, it's really great, and I recommend everyone to do it.
My daughter goes to Smartly Learning Center, and over the past few years, she's doing really very great. I strongly recommend Vanita Daniel from Smartly Learning Center.
My daughter Harshi has been going to SLC class for past 4 years. Vanita helped her a lot, and it improved. The classes improved her confidence levels. Yeah, I'm looking forward towards her future experiences with SLC.
My name is Prasad, and my daughter goes to Hanson Elementary, and she will be going to the 7th grade the coming year. And she has been going to the SLC math class for the past 1 year, and we are happy. She made a very good progress over the year, and she likes very much how Mrs. Vanta teaches. The best part we like is how Mrs. Vanta takes personal care in reaching out to each student as well as their parents to discuss the progress and also any upcoming tests, and then she prepares them very well for those. Thank you so much, Vanta, for your efforts. Appreciate very much. Thank you.
Vanita and his classes have always helped us in solidifying math concepts that we learned in our math classes. Her classes are extremely informative, and they really helped us when we have any questions, and she's really good at explaining the concepts in a really clear manner.
Vanita is an excellent teacher, and she's always helped us score higher in our tests. She's truly passionate about helping her students succeed in the classroom. We thank Vanita for her help and our education.
Smartling Learning Center has played a pivotal role in our child's academic excellence. I would like to take this chance to thank them for being with him throughout his journey. I also would like to take this chance to appreciate Vanita and her patience. Thank you for your able guidance. Having said that, we also enjoyed multiple events that was conducted by our Smartling Learning Center for families, and looking forward to go into the next academic year along with SLC. My son will be stepping into high school, and I am very grateful to have Vanita with him to guide him and to take him through his high school journey. Thank you, congratulations, and all the very best for the next year.
Now we are going to have a few of our Youth Tribune members share about their experience. So I will be inviting Nivita, Ritik,
Can you hear me?
Yes, dear. Nivita can hear you. So I would like to recognize Nivita as part of a Youth Tribune member, and I would like her to share a few words about her experience with the free sessions.
Hello, my name's Navita and I'm going to 7th grade in Mountain House. I'm a Youth Tribune volunteer and me and my sister were responsible to create ideas for costumes for all 4 scripts. I got to learn a lot about just different types of clothing and it was really fun. And the plays were very nice and amazing to watch. And I hope there are more cool ideas in the future.
Thank you, Niveta. So can I have Niveta?
Can you hear me?
Yes, Niveta, we can hear you. Yeah.
So, hi, I'm Niveta, and me and my sister were in charge of coming up with all the costume ideas. I'm also going to 7th grade in Mountain House and a part of the Youth Tribune. Coming up with all the options and designs for the different costumes was an amazing experience. I saw all the plays and they were absolutely amazing.
Thank you for sharing your experience, Niveta. Thanks for being part of the drama group and volunteering your time. I'm going to now request Ritik to share his experience.
Hello, my name is Ritik Deepak and I am an incoming freshman. I am a Youth Tribune volunteer and a member. So I've had so much fun tutoring all the Ohio students, and I have tutored 2nd graders, and now I am currently tutoring 1st graders at Mountain House. And this experience has been an overall fun experience for me because I've got to tutor other students with my knowledge, and that really engaged me as a person to help others.
Thank you very much, Ritik. Thanks so much for helping us at SLC through your volunteering. So now I would like to invite, and we have Siddhi and Shruti with us. Sudarshan, would you like to introduce the public speakers?
Hello, my name is Sudarshan. I'm an upcoming sophomore, and I'm really glad to be a Youth Tribune volunteer. I would now like to introduce Anwita, our public speaker.
Ambita, are you ready, dear?
Can you hear me? Hi everybody. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about optimism. The word optimism was derived from the Latin word optimus, which means best. An optimistic person is said to have a positive mindset towards life no matter what the situation is. Even if something goes wrong, like losing a job, an optimist doesn't give up and sees the good in things. Research has shown that people with a positive mindset have good health. So, optimists are usually healthy and are less prone to diseases. Optimists get less sick compared to pessimists. Pessimists are just people who are the opposite of optimists who fail to look into the brighter side of things. Optimists believe in hard work and actions to make things happen. Even if things turn out wrong after putting in a lot of effort and hard work, they don't blame others and only consider failures as a temporary setback. Changing your attitude towards life can change your life and help you become a better person. Like an optimist, change your thinking patterns so you can lead a healthy and successful life too. Discover your strengths and talents to deal with situations. Avoid blaming others for your failures and work hard instead. Learn from mistakes and keep trying.
Be an optimist, and you will succeed in life too.
That was a really admirable speech. Our next public speaker is Sibi.
Courage does not mean merely physical bravery. It means physical strength, which enables a man to do the right thing. Physical courage is good and useful to help a man overcome difficulties, bear hardships, and do laborious work. But moral courage is a higher form of courage and is much more noble. A moral coward will not do the right thing because he is afraid of the ridicule of others. It's easy to say yes, but it requires a strong mind to say no. When one is really convinced that the thing is wrong, young men expectantly ruin themselves for lack of moral courage to resist evil. How many of them live beyond their means? How many of them neglect their studies of fear not to be called unsocial bookworms? Luther and other great reformers would not have achieved what they have achieved if they were weakly yield to the opponents of their threats, who are perhaps more powerful than themselves. Reformers are laughed at, even persecuted, but they do not give up the truth which they have discovered. Sacrificing one's interest for the sake of others requires great courage. A man who risks his own life to save that of another's, who rescues another from fire, saves a drowning man, shows the best form of courage. Courage is the principle of elements and character. The courage that one shows in the endeavor, one's duty to suffer for the truth and help others is more heroic than the achievements of physical valor. The courage to speak, courage to seek and speak the truth, the courage to be just, the courage to be honest, the courage to resist temptation, the courage to do one's duty characterizes a great man. Socrates was given poison to drink because his teachings weren't liked. Bruno was burnt alive, Galileo was imprisoned, but these strong men didn't give up. We need to possess strong bodies, but strong minds are indispensable for a noble of heroic character, such as man represents the moral force of the world. They are the enemies of fraud, lies, and oppression. I had rather suffer, says a statesman, for speaking the truth than the man truth should for want of my speaking. I'm done.
That was a great speech. Sibi. Shruti is our next public speaker.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sure.
Okay. We often hear the word passion, but we never thought or tried to understand the depth about it. We all have an inner liking to a certain kind of art or act that drives us crazy, but we love doing it. We never get tired of or bored in being in such a kind of act. Passion is a deep liking to a certain kind of thing that you should be interested in. Understanding or finding someone's passion is a long journey. Once you find it, you need to nurture it. Every one of us has a passion. You could either get it mastered or leave it just like that. To get it mastered, you need a lot of dedication, hard work, and patience. You could cultivate your passion into a profession and earn money from it. When you do something that you love, you will never get tired or bored of sharpening up your skills and getting the best out of you. My passion is painting. I love painting, and it gives me so much pleasure when I'm with my paints and brushes. Paintings are from different types. There are pencil sketches, oil paintings, glass paintings, fabric paintings, and the list just goes on. Be it what kind of painting you choose to master. Painting is a wonderful art, and you could just not be explained about the satisfaction that you can get when you're done completing a picture. Hours could be spent on a painting, yet you might be interested to it. Beautiful pictures with little colors or from a single color could be drawn and bring life to pictures that seem lifeless. If you really have a passion towards painting, you could create wonders. Painting and drawing is an art that I have developed years by attending various art and drawing classes, and I have also participated in some competitions. I participated in various levels of competitions, and I have also won prizes, which has increased my level of confidence and liking. I would love to draw more pictures one day. I would also love to have my own exhibition of all my drawings and paintings. That's it.
Fantastic job, Shruti.
Thank you, Sudarshan. Thank you, all the speakers.
All right, so now it's time for our second place. So hello everyone, my name is Cheryl Victor. I am one of the tutors of SLC as well as the co-founder of the Youth Tribune. Now I would like to introduce the second play of today's event, Angry Animals. This group has worked really hard to present this play in the best way possible, so please give a warm welcome to the drama directors, Akshay and Srimuki, as well as their team. Go ahead, Akshay.
All right, thank you. Okay, so how is the camera angle? Is it good?
Great.
All right, okay, so, all right. Hi everyone, Vanakkam. My name is Akshay Gauri Shankar, and I work the two full-time jobs of both one of the composers in the music department and as one of the drama directors, neither with any wage. Firstly, I want to express my gratitude to Vanita Aunty for this opportunity, my co-director Srimuki for helping tailor the performances, Emmanuel and the music department for giving me the opportunity to showcase my music, and the rest of the team for the help they provided along the way. For music, I have worked over the past several weeks composing and helping implement the tracks for The Artist, which you all just saw previously, and as well as the skit I co-direct, Angry Animals. But now, I have the great privilege of also acting as the prologue to the skit Angry Animals. The skit takes place in a ranch in California with a group of farm animals who are fed up with their living conditions and try to rebel against their owner. That relationship is something only a parent with a teenager will ever know. At the end of their journey, the animals find that all tumultuous events and with at least one good thing. And now I shall turn it over to one of our wonderful actors, our narrator, Samanvi, to kick things off. Samanvi?
In the Yellow Hills of California, a farm owner leads a group of 3 horses to a barn to rest. 2 chickens and a pig were already inside.
Grazing just isn't fun anymore. This weather ruins everything.
The grass is so much better during the winter. Summer weathers are the worst.
Oh, I wish we lived in mountains where it's cold. I would love to experience the feeling of green grass and rivers and...
I know. At least we're back in the barn though.
Thank goodness. I really needed to cool down.
So glad to be back in the stable. I love this shade. So glad to be back in the stable. I love this shade.
Drama directors, are you there?
Yes, I'm still here, yes.
I think your team needs help. Guys, are we waiting for someone? Are you guys able to hear us?
Yeah, nalagay ka damay. We can hear. Yes.
Okay. Shall we restart, please?
Restart?
Do we have everyone?
Yes, we have everyone. It's just that some of us are a little bit muted or don't have our cameras on. So.
Okay. Let's restart, guys. I think Ashrita just. Someone will help me to restart here. Thank you.
In the Yellow Hills of California, a farm leads a group of 3 horses to barn to rest. 2 chickens and a pig were already inside.
Grazing just isn't fun anymore. This weather ruins everything.
The grass tastes so much better during the winter. Summer weathers are the worst.
Oh, I wish we lived in the mountains where it was colder. I would love to experience the feeling of green grass and rivers and...
I know. At least we're back in the barn though.
Thank goodness. I really needed to cool down.
So glad to be back in the stable. I love this shade.
Wait, this barn is amazing. It's so cozy. Cozy? It's not cozy enough. It's too hot in this. I've always dreamt of the big air conditioning.
Yeah, even in here it's so hot and stuffy.
Ugh, just standing here is making me feel tired. I'm getting sweatier by the second.
It's been forever since I've had a bath.
That reminds me, I could really use a mud bath right about now.
Mud bath? I'm going to be sick.
If only I had hands instead of these useless hooves, I'll be giving myself a own bath.
I know how you feel. Our owner does nothing for us. I want to get out of this yucky barn.
Right. I want to live in luxury. I want to be pampered. I want...
Not all that bad, guys. At least we get good food.
Good food? What kind of taste buds do you have that make you think that the trash we eat is good food?
The carrots are so good, though.
Are you kidding? Those carrots are so stale. I'm afraid my teeth will fall out whenever I bite them.
Every day, I wish for fresher food, refreshing water.
You guys get all the good food. It's so unfair. We just get some seeds.
Stop fighting, guys. At least we have food in the first place.
If you can even call it food.
Let's just move on.
Instead of moving on, let's move out.
Move out?
Yeah, let's make an escape plan.
No, we shouldn't do that. Bad idea.
Great idea. I've been waiting for this ever since I arrived.
I can't wait to leave this wretched place. Maybe I can move to the rich, grassy fields of Germany.
But how are you supposed to escape? We're trapped in our stables, though.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
What's your plan?
Chicken, you stay in the back of the barn. Cow, you block the entry. Horses, you wait for my signal. Meanwhile, I will.
Suddenly, the animals hear a click. The barn door creaks open and the owner walks in carrying a bag of oats.
Man, this is such a chore. It's been such a long day.
The pig let out a sigh of defeat. Their plans were ruined. The owner, oblivious to what was happening, walked up to the horses to feed them. The horses turned their back to the owner, however.
I have a feeling these horses don't like me that much.
The chickens angrily waddle over and start pecking at the owner's leg.
Ouch! Stop that, bad chickens.
The owner runs to the other side of the barn away from the chickens.
Thank goodness we're out.
Freedom at last.
Let's finally get out of here. This is not the part. You guys are saying it ahead. We're still at the beginning parts. The animals start to get rowdy in an attempt to get the owner to leave. The horses stomp their feet, the pig starts oinking loudly, the cow joins them in making loud noises, and the chickens run around in circles.
What is going on?
The animals get rowdier and the owner looks even more scared.
Okay, I leave. Sheesh.
The owner runs away and pushes the door open. The animals settle down after that. The owner stops to catch her breath outside and felt droplets on her face. She looked up in shock.
It's raining? In California, it's sure out of control in the barn. I should just let them out.
The owner walks back cautiously. The animals didn't start acting up again, so she opened their stalls and let them out.
Thank goodness we're out.
Freedom at last.
Let's finally get out of here. The door is open to reveal a long-awaited rainy sky. The animals are in shock. Guys, come look. It's raining.
Oh boy, I haven't felt rain in so long.
The animals run around the field in joy, thankful that it was finally raining.
See, it's not that bad here. You just have to be patient for good things to come.
That was too cute, guys. Thank you so much. Srimati, drama director, would you like to say a few words, please?
I have a couple words to say. So, hi everyone. My name is Srimuki Gantasala, and I'm one of the drama teachers. And wow, first I'd like to say they did a really good job despite all the inconveniences. So, our cast list, we have Swati, Rutvik, and Ravi as horses number 1, 2, and 3. Isha who plays the character as a pig. Sarah and Ashrita, who are chickens number 1 and 2. Anvita, who plays the character of the cow, Krisha, who plays the farm owner, and Samanvi, who is our narrator. So good job, guys. Now I'd like to talk a little bit about our experiences as drama directors for a little. I'd like to start off by saying that I'm immensely proud of how this play turned out. Everyone worked so hard and pushed through any personal inconveniences they had. I'd also like to thank Vanitha Auntie for giving us this opportunity to be drama directors. I'd also like to express my gratitude towards my co-director, Akshay. Personally, I didn't think that I was experienced enough in acting, let alone teaching, but I think in the end that we pulled it off. As a group of teens who did this full time without wages, we've gone from dramatic teens to drama teachers. In all of this, everyone grew their courage in multiple ways. And look what's been achieved. As cliche as it may be, we all did this together. On a final note, we're extremely proud of our young actors and directors, scriptwriters and costume improvisers, composers and editors, and all the adults who took 1 month of their time to add 50 more people into their lives. As Keanu Reeves said, "You're all breathtaking." Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Timothy and Akshay. You guys did an amazing job, and so did your team. So with that, let's move on to a video.
Hi, this is Suchna. My son has been attending SLC program for a year now. We've registered him for math and ELA. Vanita is someone who really provides a lot of guidance and encouragement and motivates the children to learn better, to achieve their goals. My son was someone who never wanted to attend any kind of a tutorial, but being in Vanita's classes, he really enjoys them and is always looking forward to his next class. So having a program like SLC really makes us happy. So looking forward to another year. Thank you, Vanita.
SLC has really helped me improve my math over these last 3 to 4 years I've been going. My grades have been improving a lot. I've seen improvement in myself, and I can really say that going to Spotlight Learning Center is a very good option if you are looking for help. Like, it's a really fun and interactive class to go to, even with like the pandemic and the lockdown, even on Zoom calls. It's a very fun and academic learning experience to go to and experience.
Hi, my name is Bindu, and for the last couple of years, my kids have been going to Smart Learning Center. Their program is really good. I have seen their grades improve. Vanita is a wonderful teacher. I would highly recommend Smart Learning Center.
When I first joined Smart Learning Center, Mrs. Vanita has helped me overcome my difficulties with mathematics through a very well-developed expertise. From my experiences over the last 3 years of going to Mrs. Vanita, for math, pre-SAT tutoring, and ELA, I was able to correctly grasp more knowledge on the most crucial and beneficial aspects in the exams of these subjects. Overall, really appreciate the help and your dedication and devotion toward me from the time I arrived until now. Thank you, and keep up the amazing work, Mrs. Vanita.
Laiba, now we are going to actually see the third drama. Laiba, do we have you on video? I'm not able to get you. Laiba, are you able to hear us here? We'll turn it over to Laiba to introduce the third play. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Liba. I am a member of the Tribune board and I helped co-direct the performance called Competition. Competition is about a singer who enters a singing competition and in the end was left with a dissatisfied result. So competition teaches a lesson in which winning is, well, life is more than winning. So you shouldn't always be focused on trying to get that award, trying to get that medal or certificate that really shows that you are a great person. See, you're a great person the way you are. And what it really comes down to is all those memories, moments, and just happiness you do in what you do. So the scene takes place on a stage, and now I'd like to hand it over to Joanne, who is the narrator of Competition. I hope you enjoy.
Liva, can we just make sure we have everyone, all the actors, please?
Yes.
It was July 8th, the day of the annual Mountain House singing competition, where a grand prize of $1,000 and an opportunity to get signed by a famous singing agency. Welcome, welcome. We are so glad to see so many of you here. Thank you for joining us for the annual Mountain House singing competition. We hope you all can cheer for our singers. Speaking of singers, let me introduce you to our contestants.
Joanne, I'm going to ask you to pause here. I don't think we have everyone here, and I see that a few of them are setting up. So let's just give them a minute to set up. Liba and Jessica, you are on there, so can you please confirm if we have everyone there?
I see 3 of the singers, but their cameras are not on yet.
Can all the actors activate their camera, please? I do not see Tanav there.
I don't see Pranav. I do not see Tejas or Jake, I believe.
Okay, so I don't have all of them here. Sorry about it, guys. We're just going to give them a couple more minutes to gather. So I'm going to ask all of you to turn off your cameras, please. And let's have our Youth Tribune volunteers speak while you gather around, okay? I'm going to bring Nathan. Nathan, may I request you to share a few words? I'm really honored and to introduce you as a Youth Tribune member, and thank you so much for your contribution. So please go ahead and share your experience.
Yep. Hello, my name is Nitin, and I am part of the Youth Tribune video editing team. My job was to combine clips and edit videos as a whole to meet the requirements of Youth Tribune's rubric. I've been contributing with other members of the YT video editing team for more than 4 months now. Throughout my time of collaboration with the drama directors, there were many skills I've developed with the help of my peers. I also got to know the rest of my team better, allowing me to communicate with them much more easily. Although me and my team have come across a few obstacles along the way, the help of the parents' kind and respectful character, along with their very generous contributions, have helped us push through our difficult times and be ready by the deadline. Thank you to Mrs. Vanita for hosting this live stream today and for her sincere planning and communication. I would also like to extend my thank you to the entire YouTube group, including the drama volunteer team, music team, and all the coordinators for making this project a success. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nathan. Liba and Jessica, are we ready to start, guys?
I believe everyone is ready. I believe they're all just in the waiting room, trying to get access to turn on their camera.
We're still missing a few. Tejas and Jake need to activate their cameras. Can everyone activate the camera on the panelist group, please? Okay, do we have Joanne?
Do you want me to start again?
Not yet, Joanne. We're trying to get everyone in.
Can everyone activate their cameras, please? Are we missing Jake? Okay, we got Jake. Are we missing Tejas? Yeah, no. Okay. So, are we ready to start? Indu, can you help me make the video available for Tejas, please?
Sorry, Vanita, could you come up again? What did you say?
I think Tejas is on.
Sorry?
Yeah, we have everyone. Thank you, Indu. Thanks. Joanna, you, Laiba, are we good now?
I'm double checking right now.
So just so you know, we would like to introduce our very first India team presenting the drama. So we had to make sure we have everyone present. We are so excited for it, and so are they. So once we hear Laiba give us the go, we will go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for waiting, everyone.
I believe we have everyone, so we are ready to begin.
Awesome. Thank you, dear. Joanne? You're ready.
Ma'am, should I start?
Yep, please.
It was July 8th, the day of the annual Mountain House singing competition, where a grand prize of $1,000 and an opportunity to get signed by a famous singing agency. Welcome, welcome. We are so glad to see so many of you here. Thank you for joining us for the annual Mountain House singing competition. We hope you all can cheer for our singers. Speaking of singers, let me introduce you to our contestants.
Hello everyone, my name is Michelle. I am so happy to be here. I hope you all will cheer for me.
Hello. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to sing on the stage. I'm so excited. Please vote for me. I practiced so much to get here. I can't wait to show you all my abilities. Wow, this crowd is so huge. I can't wait to perform in front of all of you. I'll do my best.
I'm so happy I get to be here. I never thought I'd be able to stand on a stage this big. I really hope I win you over. All our contestants are so enthusiastic. I can tell this competition is going to be incredible. The contestants bow and head backstage to prepare for their performances.
Ha 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 ha, you guys are ready to lose? Ha ha, no way, I got this in my bag.
You all are so cool. I can't wait to hear all of your performances.
I'm feeling so good about this. You guys will do amazingly.
Yeah, you all got this. Best of luck.
The announcer calls for Michelle.
Ha! It's my time to go. Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck.
மாடுமேக்கும் கண்ணே நீ போகவே நாம் சொன்னேன் மாடுமேக்கும் கண்ணே நீ போகவே நாம் சொன்னேன் கச்சீன பாலம் தரேன் கல்கண்ட சீனி தரேன் மை நிறைய எண்ணெய் தரேன் வெயில் போக வேண்டாம் மாடுமேக்கும் கண்ணே நீ போகவே நாம் சொன்னேன் போக வேண்டும் தாயே தடை சொல்லாத நீயே சீன பாலும் வேண்டாம் கல்கண்டு சீனி வேண்டாம் உல்லாசமை மாடு மேய்த்து ஒரு நாள் திரும்பிடுவேன் போகவே
And now we have Lily.
Thanks with a grateful heart, give thanks to the Holy One, give thanks because His given Jesus Christ, His Son. And now let the weak say I am strong, let the poor say I am rich, because of what the Lord has done for us. Give thanks. Thank you.
And now we have Suzanne.
You are my strength when I am weak. You are the treasure that I see. You are my all in all. Seeking you as a precious jewel, got to give up, I'd be a fool. You are my all in all. Jesus, Lamb of God, worthy is your name. Jesus, Lamb of God, worthy is your name. Taking my sin, my cross, my shame. Rising again, I bless your name. You are my all in all. When I fall down, you pick me up. When I am dry, you fill my cup. You are my all in all. Jesus, Lamb of God, worthy is your name. Jesus, Lamb of God, worthy is your name. Worthy is your name. Thank you.
Now we have Tejas. And now we have Jasmine.
Here comes a wave meant to wash me away, a tide that is taking me under. Swallowing sand, left with nothing to say. My voice drowned out in the thunder. But I won't cry, and I won't start to cry. Whenever they try to shut me or cut me down, I won't be silenced. You can keep me quiet. Won't tremble when you try it. All I know is I won't go speechless.
Now we have Ariana.
The earth is my home. I promise to keep it healthy and beautiful. I will love the land, the air and water, and all living creatures. I will be a defender of my planet, united with friends. I will save the earth. United with friends, I promise to keep it. United with friends, I will love the land. United with friends, I'll be a defender. I will save the earth. The earth is my home. I promise to keep it healthy and beautiful. I will love the land, the air and water, and all living creatures. I will be a defender of my planet, united with friends. I will save the earth. Thank you.
Now we have Andrews.
Good evening. Good evening. I am Andrew. I am Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Listen to the music and clap your hands. Stamp your feet. Stamp your feet. Listen to the music and stamp your feet. Turn around. Turn around. Listen to the music and turn around. Jump up high. Jump up high. Listen to the music and jump up high. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Listen to the music and clap your hands. Stamp your feet. Stamp your feet. Listen to the music and stamp your feet. Turn around. Turn around. Listen to the music and turn around. Jump up high. Jump up high. Listen to the music and jump up high. Thank you.
And now we have Tejas.
Do the monkey wow wow. Do the monkey wow wow. Monkey monkey wow wow. The sunrise. Do the elephant fun. Do the elephant fun. Elephant elephant fun. The sunrise. Do the tiger roar. Do the tiger roar. Tiger, tiger roar. The sunrise. Jump to front and back. Jump to front and back. The sunrise. Do the monkey wow wow. I am do the monkey wow wow. Do the elephant fun. Do the tiger roar. The sunrise. Thank you.
Now we have Michelle.
மாடுமேக்கும் கண்ணே நீ போக வேண்டாம் சொன்னேன். மாடுமேக்கும் கண்ணே நீ போக வேண்டாம் சொன்னேன். கச்சீன பாலும் தரேன் கல்கண்டு சீனி தரேன். கச்சீன பாலும் தரேன் கல்கண்டு சீனி தரேன். கை நிறைய வெண்ணெய் தரேன் வெயிலிலே போக வேண்டாம். மாடுமேக்கும் கண்ணே நீ போக வேண்டாம் சொன்னேன். போக வேண்டும் தாயே தடை சொல்லாத நீர். கச்சீன பாலும் வேண்டாம் கல்கண்டு சீனி வேண்டாம். உன்னசமை மாடு மேய்த்து ஒரு நொடியில் திரும்பிடுவேன். போக வேண்டும் தாயே தடை சொல்லாத நீயே. தேங்க்யூ.
After everyone's performances, they head to the front of the stage. The announcer joins them on stage. Give one last round of applause for all these talented individuals. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, I will now be announcing the results of the competition. Contestants, remember, no matter what place you get, you are all winners. Let's begin. In 5th place, we have Michelle. Give it up.
Thank you for letting me have the opportunity to be here. Even though I didn't win, I'll be sure to amaze you all next time. I appear on your. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. You may now exit the stage. Now, in 4th place, we have Ariana.
Thank you letting me be here. I wish I could have gotten higher, but I will keep trying. Thank you.
for doing your best. Now, on to top 3. In third place, we have Jasmine.
Third place. Wow. Thank you everyone for this. I never thought I'd be able to get this high of a place. I'll do my best to work harder and get that number 1 spot. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, on to second place. In second place, we have Lily.
Thank you all. I can't believe I made it here.
And now, last but not the least, our first place winner, singer number 3.
Wow, it's hard to believe I got first place. Thank you everyone. You are a wonderful audience. I'm glad to have won.
Ariana felt too embarrassed and didn't bother listening to Suzanne's winning speech. They quickly left the building and went outside to get some fresh air.
Whoa, Ariana, incredible job. I loved your performance.
Yeah, you did amazing. You sounded great. I could never pull that off in front of so many people.
Thanks. Yeah, don't.
Yes.
Why? Yeah, what is so upset about? You got fourth.
Yeah, that's the problem. I got fourth. I could have walked away with the first place. But look at me now. Fourth place is nothing to be ashamed about. It's surprising that you got into the competition in the first place. We know that you worked very hard to get on that stage.
Personally, I think you are the best singer in the world. And did you see how much the audience loved your performance?
Yeah, don't put yourself down. You're so talented. Don't even worry about it.
I really think so? Of course we do. Wow, that has really made me feel a lot better. Thank you.
Never doubt yourself again.
Even if you got fourth, you're a winner in our hearts.
They leave the building. Ariana's mood was much better thanks to her friends. She left the competition feeling satisfied and proud of herself.
Thank you so much, team. You guys did a wonderful job. I had the pleasure of working with all these kids, and I just enjoyed just working with them, see their bright smiles every morning, and hearing them sing and also come up with wonderful ideas. I also have to say that the parents really worked hard to get the background done, and they provided all these suggestions, which we were able to learn and incorporate with the other groups too. So I would really appreciate all the parents for their effort and the kids for the immense practice that you took. Thank you so much for the wonderful performance you did. I'm going to turn it over to Jessica, who is the other drama director, to share a few words.
I can't. Auntie, can you? I can't open the window. I mean, the video. Hi everyone, my name is Jessica Arkiraj and I'm the other co-director of competition. Working with the India team was amazing and exciting. I had so much fun teaching these kids and watching expressions to the script. The feeling of waking up to these kids' acting and personality makes me happy on a whole another level. It is sad that I'm seeing them for the last time and their amazing performances, but what I had with them was amazing. I'd like to thank Vanita Aunty for this opportunity to teach and work with this team. On behalf of Liba and I would like to thank the kids and the parents for working with us and putting together an amazing performances. And now I'd like to announce the cast of competition. We have Jessica Sweetland as Ariana, Umay Kolsum as Jasmine, Joanne Reginald as narrator and announcer. We have Shri Samvita as Clara. We have Jerusha Wilson as Suzanne, Kandavili Lillian Melissa as Lily. We have Yalini as Michelle. And finally, we have Jake and Tejas as singers. To these, to these kids, I say good luck to the future and thank you for this amazing opportunity to be one of the directors and work with this team. Good job, guys.
Libo, would you like to share a few words to your team?
Yep, going off what Jessica said, I'd like to give my thanks to all the kids, the parents, and everyone who worked together to make this production possible. I really enjoyed working with the kids. I apologize for the noise outside, but I really enjoyed seeing all you guys do your expressions, acting out different characters. It truly made me just happy and to see you guys perform so well. So thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. So with that, I'm going to request you all to move on to the attendees list, and I will actually enable. If you can turn off your camera, that will be great. Let me bring the next group in. Thank you so much, everyone. Great job. Okay. Next, we're going to have Sahti and Manya share their experience as a Youth Tribune member and also towards their experience with the free sessions that they shared as part of their expertise. Sahiti, would you like to go first, dear? I'm going to request Sahiti. I'm going to
Hi, my name is Sahiti. I'm a Youth Tribune member, and I'm also an incoming senior from Montauk, California. During summer, I volunteered as a Spanish and math tutor. This for SLC's free summer program. This program let me meet many students who had different interests, strengths, and weaknesses. It was an enjoyable experience, mainly because I had something to do at home and I could teach kids something that I'm passionate about. Throughout my time tutoring, I have faced some difficulties. In the beginning, most of my students were shy and didn't participate as much. I finally understood the frustration teachers feel when students don't ask questions or participate because you don't know if they truly got the topics or not. It was a challenge to have them speak up and reassure them that I won't mind if they make mistakes. In fact, I encouraged them to participate even if they did make mistakes in order to help them improve in the parts that they lack so that when they are tested, they can answer confidently. Along with helping them participate in class, I also improved my teaching methods. Rather than simply assigning students homework, I prepared study materials to help them memorize vocabulary words and conjugations as well, so that they won't have difficulty speaking simple sentences in Spanish. I thank SLC for providing me with the opportunity for teaching kids over summer. And I also thank my students for dealing with me as I stumbled along the first few classes before I finally found a pace I was comfortable with. Thank you.
thank you very much, Sahiti. Now I'm going to request Manya. We are very honored for you to be part of the Youth Tribune member. Would you like to share a few words?
Sure, Auntie. Hi, everyone. My name is Manya Lade. I'm an 8th grader, and I'm a Youth Tribune volunteer and member. I was part of the free tutoring sessions by Smartland Learning Center. It was definitely a new experience for me. I learned new things from this experience. I was assigned to work with a kindergartner, and she taught me that different minds have different ways of thinking. For example, a method that I find easy might come off as confusing to her. And this helped me find different methods so the student I was working with could understand the lesson more thoroughly. I enjoyed these lessons as well, and the student I tutored was telling me that she liked these sessions because I did some fun activities with her like Kahoot. She enjoyed Kahoot because not only was she learning math, but she was also playing a game. So every week I would either make or find a Kahoot for her to play. She really enjoyed it, and so did I. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Manya. We really appreciate your volunteering activity. Thank you. I'm going to request Cheryl to introduce the next speaker for us.
All right, hello everyone. Now we will have a few public speaking students go ahead, and Ayush, you may start your speech.
The world is but a canvas to the imagination. Henry David Thoreau. Imagination lets one see many outlooks. Imagination is the core to creativity and knowledge. It is a structure of mental picture that is unreal and is not there for senses to detect. Imagination, seeing, hearing, and experiencing with what is inside. When one closes their eyes and sees something, there are two things that are important for imagination. The first is we're seeing something that's not part of reality. It is made up of fictional thoughts. The second thing to remember is that if one can see something, it must exist somewhere. If it does not exist physically, then it exists elsewhere. It may be the formation of thoughts to deal with the problem. One may be able to run issues that bother them over and over in their head. Soon, they make a list of resolutions. Imagination can help sort out what is the best outlook by forming a miniature film in one's head. Another feature of imagination is that most of the time what we're seeing is almost exactly like something we've seen before in our life. Sometimes one can drift back to the past and re-encounter experiences long lost to memory. As soon as they relive these memories through the imagination, it may cause one to think that they're seeing the actual physical thing or person. As complicating as it is, imagination can play tricks in one's head and may mislead them. Imagination activates one's senses. For example, when writing, imagination comes into play. The five senses come alive as one imagines their connections and revisiting things in the past. For instance, one may see something that reminds them of one of the past experience. As one flashbacks, a funny situation surfaces and one remembers exactly how the conversation went. Reality serves as a springboard, launching one into a surprising places painted by one's imagination. That's the end. That's the end.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Ayush. That was an awesome speech. Now we would like to have the next speaker, who is Ellen. Please go ahead and start your speech.
Ellen, you are on mute. Just unmute yourself. Thank you.
Love for animals. As I neared the gate, bag in hand, she, Sunny Rose, bounded towards me, wagging her tail wildly. She turned her great big blob of hair towards me and began jumping and playing around as she welcomed me home. I sat down and said, "Hi there, big fellow. Have a good day." She immediately lifted her paw and slapped it down hard on my outstretched hand. Her handshake was warm and inviting. She opened her mouth, and an alarm of quantity of slippery pink tongue rolled out and licked me. I've always loved animals ever since I was a little girl. I remember caring for baby birds that fell out of the nest in my backyard. I've also once cared for a cat that was injured by an irresponsible driver. I wept bitterly when my pet goldfish died, and we had to give it a watery grave down the toilet. I think it is very easy to love dogs. They are wonderful companions, loyal and trustworthy. They'll play safely with kids or keep a housebound person company all day long, and they make wonderful guide dogs. It is true that training a dog takes considerable time and effort, but it is time well spent because they pay you generously with affection, intelligence, and good humor. Being a dog owner builds character and provides a lot of pleasure. Pets are named for animals that live with you and share your life. They're interesting because you can play with them and take to them as if they are humans. It is also a known fact that pets help you lead longer and happier lives because of the companionship, exercise, and responsibility that provide. They offer companionship to keep stress and depression away. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Helen. I would like to introduce Shri, our Youth Tribune member. Go ahead and introduce the next two public participants.
Guys, hello, please, there, okay, good evening, everybody. My name is Shri, and I'm an incoming 7th grader in Mountain House, California. I'm a proud member of the Youth Tribune, and I will be introducing two participants today. Since Ellen was the first, I'm going to be introducing Sudiksha to you. So, here she is.
All of us wish to.
Say your name.
Hello, my name is Sudiksha Bankuru. I'm going to be talking about willpower. All of us wish to achieve many things in life, but usually many of us do not succeed in achieving anything. And often we tend to curse our fate or misfortune. But the fact is that we all have only ourselves to blame for our failures. Is there a such thing as fate? Yes, there is. If our willpower is strong, we can easily overcome all hurdles. The concept of fate is man-made. It is not enough that we wish to achieve something. We should have the proper willpower to carry out our plans. Even a cursory study of the history of human civilization tells us all that all great things have always been achieved by men of will. Great men become great because from childhood onward, they had will to be great. The notable achievements of science, art, and literature are all results of endeavors of men of will who worked against heavy odds to achieve their goals. Without such determination, we will not be putting enough strength to make our plan a success. Apart from that, even when the scope of our plan looks rather dull, we will look out for a fresh opening for success. On the other hand, a good plan with enough scope will not succeed if there's a lack of will. So what matters is that we have the proper drive or determination to carry on with our plans in face of obstacles. A few examples would suffice to drive the point home. Columbus could discover America only because he stood firm against all the storms of difficulties that threatened him. Nothing could deter him from the path that he had chosen for himself. Mr. and Madame Curie could discover radium, a great boon to humanity, only because they were persons of will prepared to lay down even their lives in the pursuit of their idol. Great conquerors like Napoleon were all men of determination whose will force carried everything before it. Coming nearer home, we get the inspiring example of Hillary and Tenzing, who stood against all the dangers of high altitude in their resolve to reach the top of Everest. Urged by immense will force, Gandhi demonstrated to the world conclusively that it that it is will that counts and not physical might. To sum up, will is a great force both for good and evil. It makes impossible things possible. This willpower can be achieved by one of us by a continuous process of concentration on noble objectives. Once acquired, it will enable us to have our way in all things. Thank you.
Thank you, Sidiksha. That was nice. Next up we have Alvin. So here he is.
Hi, my name is Elvin Elias, and today we're going to talk about technology. When thinking of the word technology, what is the first thing that comes to mind? Well, the first thing that comes to my mind is a circuit board. Now, who made all these gadgets? Well, it was actually 9 people who made technology. The first guy is Douglas Engelbart. He is the man who made the mouse. When he saw people using the touchpad, he decided to make a solution. So he made the mouse, which made scrolling through screens easier. Then soon came the wireless network, made by Norman Abramson. His invention used radio signals to deliver data to your device. Then came Jack Niles, who made the work from home policy, because he was struck by an amount of stress on the roads. So he made video calls. After that came Marty Cooper, who made a bulky gray 2-pound box which you can call your friends for about 35 minutes. It's not something to brag about, but we wouldn't have our smartphones without it. Next up is Gerald A. Lawson. People who have gaming devices should thank him because he made the first gaming system which didn't use CDs but cartridges. Then came the email, which was made by Nathaniel Boriston. Yes, I know the email is not very popular, but back then it was until Facebook came and took over. When going to a website, you'll probably end up typing www. Some of you might know what that stands for. The answer is World Wide Web. And the person who made that phrase is Tim Berners-Lee. So people can go on websites and learn stuff on their computers. And you make a website using the coding language HTML. Without the person I'm about to mention, none of your computers would be able to remember anything when they turn off. The person who made the memory card is Dr. Fujio Masuka, and he made the memory card that most of your computers have. All of your computers have a type of operating system. Mine is Chrome OS, which stands for Chrome Operating System. Others may be Mac OS or Microsoft Windows. Well, you can thank Ken Thompson for making them, because he made all the operating systems on your computers. All of you might be looking for big names like Bill Gates and Steve Wozniak. Don't worry, it's just that if they didn't have inspiration from all these people all I mentioned, they wouldn't be able to be all famous right now. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Thank you, Ellen. That was really interesting and that was really good information. And thank you all for coming tonight. And here's a special thanks to the Youth Tribune and Miss Vanitha Daniel.
Thank you very much, Shri, and all the participants. Now we're going to see another video.
Hi, I'm Meera and this is my son Dhanush. My son started going to Smartling Learning Center since 2 years. After he joined, he showed drastic improvement in his academics, both math and English. Thanks to SLC and Vanitha. Vanitha focuses a lot on kids individually and she interacts with parents about kids' progress. And during COVID, when all the schools were shut, Vanitha did not give up and she organized free sessions online, which kids enjoyed a lot. Thank you, Vanitha, and thanks to Smartling Learning Center. I recommend SLC to all the kids.
Hello everyone, my name is Kusum and I would like to say a few words about Vanita Daniel. Vanita Daniel is the owner of SLC, that is Smartling Learning Center here in Mountain House. My both girls are going to her from past 5 years. She has always been there and guiding them through their all ups and downs. She's a wonderful teacher. She gives them extra time if they don't understand the concept about what she is teaching. She makes sure she keeps the parents also in the loop so that as we as a parent and she as a teacher can guide the kids to reach to their goal. She has been always there. Kids have no hesitation to contact her anytime. She has such a wonderful bond together. So, I will really recommend her. I would like to say in the end, a teacher's job is to get a bunch of live wires together and make sure they're well grounded. So, definitely, she's not only a great woman, but a wonderful teacher as well. Thank you so much.
SLC. She has been there for various tests such as ACT, pre-SAT, and SAT. Her teacher was very thorough and accommodative. She tested them thoroughly and she timed them so that they are adapted to the real test situation. Um, and she was so helpful. And she, in addition to this, she also provided guidance for on various other areas of the high school life, like she provided them with various volunteering opportunities in Mountain House, which we would not have known if she was not there. And I thank Vanita for supporting Sakti.
Hi everyone, this is Supriya and I would like to share my feedback regarding SLC. We have had a very good experience with SLC and Vanita Daniel is a very dedicated teacher and her unique style of teaching helps students to go over and beyond into their academics areas. We would definitely recommend SLC to everyone and wishing SLC a very successful year ahead. Thank you.
Sorry, I was on mute. Okay, so now we're gonna have a few of our SLC, sorry, Youth Tribune volunteers who volunteered for SLC free sessions to share a few words. Let me just call upon Darwin to go first, please.
Can you hear me?
Darwin, we can
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. Hello, my name is Thawan Vinod. I'm an incoming freshman for Mountain House High School. I've had the opportunity of teaching kids in Ohio because their school closed down due to coronavirus lockdown quarantine. It was very fun teaching kids English, and one was in kindergarten and one was first grade, I think. I was having a lot of fun teaching them, and we did like quizzes and had fun tests and activities to do for fun. I also had the opportunity of working with Vanita Auntie at a politician's fundraiser. It was in Mountain House, and I had the opportunity to meet current and future political figures. So I would like to thank Smartling Learning Center and Vanita Auntie for that opportunity.
Thank you, Tavin. Thank you very much for sharing your experience. I'm going to request Kishan to share his experience as a Youth Tribune member.
All right. So, hello, my name is Kishan Goli. I'm working alongside three other people in the video editing team. We work on Youth Tribune shows, and we also joined alongside the drama team to ensure the most entertainment possible. We ended up hitting many obstacles along the way, but we made sure to go around it as a team. I've been working within the video editing team for a while now, and during the time I was working on it, I was able to develop and gain many more skills and experiences. Being a part of the Youth Tribune team allowed me to gain new experience for the future and develop skills that I can use beneficially in the future. It was incredibly fun to work alongside my peers, and I look forward to continuing working alongside them in the near future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kishin. You're definitely a valuable Youth Tribune member. Now I'm going to request Gautam, our Youth Tribune VP, to share a few words about his experience through the past 2.5 years.
Hi everyone, my name is Gautam Chandra and I am a member of the Youth Tribune board and the lead video editor. My job was to fabricate the drama video for the script, The Competition, and I had a really enjoyable but annoying time. Throughout these few weeks working on the drama, I got to know my team and was able to work with them more closely. I also got to meet the drama directors and the music directors and everyone else involved in it, and it was really fun to have worked with them. Our team came across a lot of obstacles, which we tackled down one by one and finally created an end product. I developed many skills throughout this time, and I hope to take this with me to the future. I would love to thank the Youth Tribune and everyone else who helped me get here.
Thank you very much, Gautam, and it's been a pleasure having you as part of the Youth Tribune for all these years. And thank you so much for your contributions, your patience, and your leadership skills. Now I'm going to request our very new Youth Tribune member who has contributed to the SLC free classes, Suraj. Suraj, can you please share a few words?
Sure. Good evening. My name is Suraj. I'm 14 years old, a sophomore in Mountain House, California, and I'm a Youth Tribune member. I volunteered to teach 4th grade math. What I learned from teaching my student is that you have to meaningfully engage with the content and make it appeal to him or her. Otherwise, you risk them losing interest in that subject. I also realized the importance of planning as well as structuring my lessons, which enabled me to offer and utilize the tutoring time effectively. I am really glad to be a part of the Youth Tribune team. Thank you to the Youth Tribune team and to Ms. Vanitha Daniel.
Thank you so much, Suraj. It's definitely a pleasure having you as part of our Youth Tribune. So with that, I'm going to request Gautam to introduce our next drama group.
Now I would like to introduce Lindsay and Cheryl, who are the drama instructors for our next drama group.
Hi everyone, my name is Lindsay Fernando. I am one of the Youth Tribune volunteers and an incoming freshman in Mountain House. I am one of the drama directors along with Cheryl Victor. Our play is called Robots vs. Humans. The theme of this play is overcoming your differences. Our play takes place in Riverside Elementary School in a 5th grade classroom, which has a robot teacher who couldn't tolerate its children's behavior. Now, without further introduction, we are ready to present Robots vs. Humans. Navina, please start us off.
I'm going to request us to first make sure that we have all our participants before we start. I see that they're all entering panel screen, so let's give it a minute. Are we waiting for someone?
I think we are good to start. All right, Navina, go ahead and take it away.
In the year 3068, robots have become prominent in our society, especially in classrooms. Riverside Elementary is a prime example. The faculty is made up of both robots and humans. In Lily's 5th grade classroom, the teacher is a robot.
Hey Lily, do you know the answer to number 14?
14? I got you, hold on.
Is that a drawing of SpongeBob? I love that show.
Oh, you do? I've been watching it recently. It's really funny.
I know, right? Which episode are you on?
Oh, I just finished episode...
Lily, I don't think SpongeBob is a part of her lesson.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Whenever I see you, you're always off task. You never pay attention in this class. You're so disrespectful.
But teacher, it was only a short conversation.
Quiet. Don't talk back to me, you human. All you humans are the same. I can't believe I'm teaching kids like you.
I didn't mean to.
Tisk tisk. Stop disturbing your classmates.
Lily starts bawling but tries to cover it up. The teacher, annoyed, dismisses her from class. Cheryl hurries after her.
Hey Lily, are you okay? That was really harsh of the teacher.
I didn't mean to.
I'll take you to the nurse, okay? Maybe she'll make you feel better.
Cheryl escorts Lily to the nurse, comforting her as they make their way there.
Oh dear, are you okay, child? What happened?
Lily was crying too hard to answer, so Cheryl explains what happened to the nurse instead.
Our teacher yelled at her and called her disrespectful in front of everyone too. She didn't even care that Lily was crying. She just kicked her out of class.
Oh dear, I'm sorry that happened, sweetheart. You can stay here, Lily. You as well, Cheryl. Here, let me get you two some lollipops. I can't believe a teacher would say such nasty things towards you. How unprofessional.
The nurse brought them both some candy and comforted Lily. Meanwhile, in another classroom, Roxy escaped to tell the principal that the robot teacher was acting up.
Never trusted those robots.
Roxy opens the door to the principal's office.
Hello, can I? Oh, Roxy, what are you doing here during class? I swear I'm not lying to you. The teacher made one of my friends cry. How did that happen? Lily was only talking for a few seconds in class, and then the teacher blew up at her and Zach. Oh dear, class is almost over, so I'll have time to talk to the teacher. Thank you for informing me. That type of behavior is unacceptable.
The bell rings for lunch, and the principal heads to the teacher's classroom. He opens the door without knocking, upset.
I'd like to have a word with you, teacher.
Yes, what would you like to discuss?
Your behavior towards some students is unacceptable. Making like her for doing something so insignificant is not allowed. I don't understand why you would need to be so extreme.
I don't understand why my actions are so shocking to you. Holding kids accountable for their actions is important to me.
I completely agree, and I understand the tension between robots and humans, but your attitude towards some students is very unreasonable. You should hold them accountable, but not to this extent.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was being too harsh. This won't happen again, sir.
You should try and let go of any animosity you have towards humans, especially because in this school, it is very important that humans and robots can get along. I hope we can work together despite our differences.
At the end of the day, Lily goes back to class, and the teacher apologizes for its actions. From then onwards, the teacher is polite to humans.
All right, guys, fantastic job. So I'm going to say a few words about, well, my team and my experience teaching this wonderful team and working with Lindsay and all. So hello, everyone. My name is Cheryl Victor. I'm a co-director of the play Robots vs. Humans, along with Lindsay Fernando. I have had the most amazing experience working with this group. They have been so flexible during our practices and have always tried to put in their 100%. I want to thank each and every one of them for making each and every session just amazing for me and Lindsay and super fun. I also want to thank all of the parents for being the heart of communication in order to put this play together. Without them, this could not have been possible. And finally, I want to thank Lindsay, who has been a huge part in every decision that this team has made. And I would like to thank my mom for this opportunity. And you guys did an amazing job to my team. And I hope you guys continue to enjoy the show. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl, and thank you, team. Lindsay, would you like to share a few words, please?
I really loved working with all of you guys. It was really a fun and great experience to meet new people, and you guys are all really fun, and they were all funny when we got to work with them. it was, I love drama, but I suck at it. So it was like really cool. So it was like a different cool experience.
Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your effort. You guys are awesome. Loved your background. Thank you for all the practice that you put in, and appreciate all the parents who helped out with the extra practices too. Thank you so much. And now we will move on to the next part of our agenda, and we're going to watch a video now again.
Hi, I'm Arpita Shah. My son goes to Smartling Learning Center for Math and ELA since last 2 years. He has made a very good progress since he joined SLC. Miss Vanita has a lot of patience and gives personal attention to the kids. She makes sure the kids have understood the concept very well. She takes regular tests and gives homework to the kids and also sends us the progress of our kids. My son enjoys going to SLC. Thanks for all your efforts and dedication for helping our kids.
My name's Solomon. I've been with Vanithan for 4 years. So that's about 5th grade. So I've been doing it. The way she teaches is very interactive, it's fun, and I learn a lot. My grades wouldn't have been where they were all those years if it wasn't for her. Whenever I had a problem, I could go to her and ask her the question, and she will try to help me understand the concept and topic. She is very kind, friendly, and she can teach very well. She can teach in a way that makes you understand it, but not being bored. Thank you, Vanitha.
Hello, my name is Isaac Anchinadu, and I'm going to be a rising senior here at Mountain House High School. I'd just like to say thank you to Vanita Auntie and to SLC for being such a tremendous help to me over the past 2 years. From helping me regain confidence in my mathematical ability, to giving me personalized practice and being so committed to my success, I have become more sure in my abilities, and I have become more academically successful. I'd highly recommend her service to anyone who just needs more practice to do well in their classes, or who needs an extra jolt of confidence to be sure that they can do well in class as well.
Hi, my name is Tia, and I'm going to be an incoming junior at Mountain House High School. I started taking one of the Auntie's classes at the end of sophomore year, and I took her Math 3 prep class this summer. I definitely recommend her for anybody who needs extra help. And Vanita Auntie teaches in a way to make sure that all her students do understand what they're doing. And I definitely saw an improvement on how I did my math this summer. And I recommend her for anybody, no matter what age they are, Vanita Auntie can help you.
Hello, everyone. I hope you are enjoying the programs that are happening right now. They've been so great. It's really awesome. So I will be introducing the final segment of our public speaking group, starting off with Ashrita. Take it away.
I think Ashrita is not yet in, so let me have Aditi. Would you like to introduce Aditi, Emmanuel?
So looks like there was a change of plans. So we will go ahead and start off with Aditi. So Aditi, go ahead. The stage is all yours.
Hi, my name's Aditi Gupta-Bali, and I'll be talking about truthfulness. Truthfulness refers to the state of being true and honest.
Truth is when you tell people what really happened. It's very hard to tell the truth all the time. A truthful person does not only tell the truth, but carries it in his actions, words, and nature. To speak the truth is a duty, and we must never deviate from it. No virtue is higher than truth. In Ramayana, Sri Ramachandra was known as a truthful king. He not only gave respect to his father, but also obeyed the orders of his parents. When his father instructed him to live in the forest for 14 years with his wife Sita, he didn't resist and went to the forest for 14 years. In India, Mahatma Gandhi has given a living example of truthfulness. He adopted a policy of truthfulness and nonviolence while fighting against the British rulers. He has never feared death, as a truthful person can never be dominated by fear and anxiety. By his truthfulness, people of India supported him and won the independence for our country from the British. The truth of Mahatma Gandhi is immortal. Across the globe came to know about his works of truthfulness. So, truthfulness can cure all the misdeeds of the past and prospers the life with happiness. Thank you.
That was a really nice speech, Aditi. Thank you so much for giving it. So next we will move on to Isha.
What exactly is... Hi, my name is Isha Rakesh. Today I'm going to be talking about self-confidence. What exactly is self-confidence? The ability to give assurance to oneself in their own personal judgment is self-confidence. Self-confidence has a direct impact on the social circle that one is associated with. Apart from the social circle, the other factors that help build up self-confidence are personality, physical health, positive comments, etc. In order to increase self-confidence, there are many ways that one can work on, like dressing well rather than wearing shabby clothes. Similarly, a good posture makes one confident and leaves a good impression on others. Having gratitude for what one has and receives is one of the best ways of boosting confidence, and complimenting others is another great strategy, as it not only boosts one's confidence, but makes the other person feel good about them. Along with these, another great strategy is to be fit, which helps enhance self-confidence. One needs to learn, focus, and contribute. With some of these simple steps, one can become a beautiful person from within. Thank you.
That was a wonderful speech about self-confidence, Isha. Thank you for participating. Thank you for giving such an amazing speech. With that, we will be moving on to Sarah. Go ahead and take it away, Sarah.
Greetings, everybody. If you look up the word peace into dictionary, chances are it might say something about tranquility and nonviolence. If you search for a synonym, it might even say a truce. I think peace is far more than just a truce. A truce, in my mind, is an agreement to stop fighting. If we are to achieve peace, we must, every day, make a difference. Peace begins with a smile. I absolutely agree. It said that a smile can light up a room, so imagine what a world of smiles can do. If every day someone does something kind for someone, it will create a ripple effect. Think of when you drop a stone in a pond. At first, it will create a small ripple, but after a while, the little ripple has spread throughout the entire pond. Now think of world peace. If someone apologizes to someone and they do the same, imagine what we can achieve. Yeah, many people know its definition, but only a few understands. Peace is the mother of progress. Without peace, a nation cannot make any progress, so peace is ever desirable. Peace is the feeling that all is right with the world. How do I feel it? When everyone around me in my family, my circle of friends, and my neighborhood is happy, eager to love, accept, and relate, I feel at peace. Also, to me, it means following what my heart says and sharing mutual trust and respect for people around me. Peace starts with me, so I'll end my speech by conveying everyone to keep smiling. You know what they say, peace begins with a smile. Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed evening.
Wow, that was an amazing, amazing speech, Sarah. It left me with a smile on my face, I promise. So, following that amazing speech, we'll have Summon V giving an amazing speech of her own. Take it away.
Honesty is a... Hi, my name is Summon V. Today I'm going to be giving a speech about honesty. Honesty is a virtue to live at all times. Honesty is expressed in our thoughts, words, and deeds. When we are honest, we speak only the truth and we engage in only right and honest activities. Honesty gives us the confidence and dignity to live life. We earn people's respect and trust. Honesty helps us live a virtuous and honorable life. Honesty requires courage and boldness. One who is honest also develops confidence and courage because there is no need to fear anyone or be afraid of punishment. One who is honest is truthful at all times. Changing situations and circumstances do not change the truth. An honest person sticks to the truth whatever may happen. When we are honest, we are able to keep away from all wrong deeds and acts. Stealing, for instance, is a dishonest activity. Corruption in any form is also dishonesty. Honest persons are always law-abiding. An honest person can stay peaceful because there is nothing to worry or fear. One who has engaged in wrong or unlawful activities remains disturbed and frightened. Being honest and truthful is always an easy way out during a crisis. Honesty allows one to face reality as it is. Once reality is accepted, one can make an appropriate action to make good a situation or solve a problem. One who is honest is ultimately the winner. Thank you.
Honestly, that was an amazing speech, Summon V. Thank you for giving that. And finally, to round off the public speaking, I will invite Ashrita to give her speech here.
Guys, and today I will give a speech about enthusiasm. A simple meaning for the word enthusiasm is to have keen interest. It means you demonstrate an eagerness and joy that fills you with energy. If you approach any task without enthusiasm, the task will be laborious. You find yourself watching clock waiting for the day to be over. You're just putting time and bored, unhappy, and truly not enjoying your life. But what a difference it makes when you're energized. With enthusiasm, any task becomes so much easier. You'll find yourself wanting to finish the task, not finish the day. Enthusiasm is contagious. When you work with enthusiastic people, you can't help being enthusiastic yourself. Enthusiasm spreads like wildfire. Think of people you've worked with. Usually those people who show enthusiasm are fun to work with the tasks and get done faster and with more fun. Enthusiasm by itself can only do so much, but when enthusiasm is coupled with respect for others or the ability to compromise in the workplace, mountains can be moved. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ashrita, for closing us off with an enthusiastic speech about enthusiasm. As we conclude the public speaking segment, I would like to thank everyone who participated in public speaking. It was a joy to hear all of your speeches.
Thank you, Manuel, and thank you all for your wonderful speeches. We truly enjoyed, and thank you for the effort you put in memorizing them and practicing them. Thank you to the coaches, Cheryl Victor and Manuel Victor, for your efforts in preparing them for this event. Thank you all. So now I'm going to, let me just, so now it's time to honor our Youth Tribune volunteers who have worked tremendously over the period of March, the free sessions, and also continued during the 10-week period of summer sessions and shared their knowledge towards this. So I'm going to start with welcoming Deepak. Deepak, can you kindly share your experience with us, please?
Yes. Hey everyone, my name is Deepak. I'm 17 and I'm going to be a senior at Mountain House High School this year. I'm a Youth Tribune member and a volunteer for the free tutoring classes. To be completely honest, this was one of the best experiences I've had during quarantine and summer. I taught coding to kids from grades 2 all the way to grade 8. I had a great time interacting with these kids who really enjoyed learning how to code as much as I did when I was their age. Vanita Auntie gave me a lot of freedom to teach in the ways I wanted to teach, and it was easy for me to navigate and get my point across to the children in the way that they could learn. We played a lot of games, we had a lot of laughs, and most importantly, we learned something new every day. Thank you, Vanita Auntie, for the opportunity to share my passion with these children, and thank you to all the kids who attended the classes. It was from their excitement to learn, which gave me the amazing opportunity to teach. Thank you.
Thank you, Deepak. Thank you so much for your efforts and contribution. I'm going to call upon Yasha. Yasha has been a great help with the Bollywood dance group. And Yasha, please share your experience.
Hi, my name is Yashaswini Punadi, and all my friends call me Yasha. I'm a Youth Tribune member / volunteer. I'm a rising senior from Mountain House High School. Vanita Auntie gave me an opportunity to teach dance to kids virtually during this difficult time. And during quarantine, I taught 3 different groups of kids, 2 of them during the first 6 weeks. And now we're doing a 10-week workshop with another group of kids. And we focused on Bollywood, but we also occasionally had remixes so that the kids learned from a variety of music and they had more interest, so it kept them going. Dance has always been an important part of my life, and it has taught me so much. It has taught me to be more expressive and more confident. And I had such an amazing, fun time teaching dance to kids around the Bay Area during this time. This experience gave me so much confidence in choreographing and dancing as well. I'm thankful for this opportunity because I can now spread the joy that I have from dancing to others as well. So thank you, Vanita Auntie, for giving me this opportunity to teach kids.
Thank you so much, Yasha. And now I'm going to introduce Pranati. Pranati is Yasha's partner in the same volunteer event of Bollywood dance. Pranati, please share a few words of your experience.
Hi everyone, my name is Pranuti Tota. I'm a Youth Tribune member and I'm a rising senior at Mountain House High School. And since March, I've been teaching and running the SLC Bollywood dance classes with Yasha. And it's been a pleasure working with all of these amazing kids, whether it be from choreographing the dances with Yasha and picking the songs with her, or teaching the kids, dancing with them, answering any of their questions, and just watching them grow and improve while dancing as the months pass by. Dance has always been a huge part of my life as I've been doing it since I was very little, and I started exploring and going to classes since I was 4 years old, starting off with Bharatanatyam. Then I moved to Bollywood, jazz, hip hop, and even Bhangra, and so many other genres and dance styles. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity where I was able to bring these kids together and help them expand and explore their passion for dance, and maybe even help some of them discover a newfound passion for their dance as well. So thank you, Vanita Auntie, and thank you, Youth Tribune, for this amazing opportunity. And I look forward to working with you guys and with Yasha to teach more kids dance.
Thank you so much, dear. And we are looking forward to learning more dance from you. I know this academic year, we not only have free dance sessions for the kids, but we are also providing free dance session for SLC parents. So please do let us know if you're interested, because we have two amazing choreographers who are going to help us enjoy dance. So with that note, thank you, Deepak, Pranuti, and Yasha again. I'm going to go ahead and I think we have one more Youth Tribune volunteer who's joining in. Okay. There, we have Hafsa. Hafsa has been a great Youth Tribune volunteer too. Hafsa, could you please share a few words about your experience? So are you able to start the video, dear? Okay, awesome.
Hello,
There you
is
go.
the audio good?
Great, thank you.
Okay, so hello, my name is Hafsa. I'm an incoming senior at Mount House High, and I'm also a part of the Youth Tribune group. So I was given the opportunity to participate in this project thanks to Vanita Auntie, and I, with the help of my sister Sarah, was in charge of writing 5 scripts. So I was given a lot of responsibility, and I was pretty nervous at first because this project was something that was new for me. I've never written a script, and I don't have a lot of experience with creative writing just in general, but all the students that I worked with made everything a lot easier, and I got so much feedback and reassurance, and it was so nice to work with all these people. And it's pretty amazing to think that this entire project was put together by mostly students. And at first I didn't think a project this big could be possible, especially with the circumstances right now. But luckily, this team is full of so many talented kids. And I'm super happy that I got to be a part of this. And I want to thank everyone who is part of this and everyone else in the audience who came to watch and support.
Thank you so much, Hafsa. Your contribution towards the script writing, yours and your sister Sarah's contribution towards the script writing was just amazing, and you pulled it off in like 3 days. So that was just too good, and your scripts were amazing. So amazing talent that you have. I look forward to seeing more of you sharing your talent with our YouTube and our SLC free session. Okay, thank you so much, Hafsa. And with that, we are going to go ahead and share one of the video of our groups who actually perform live, which we put together as video with a lot of video editors' effort, and we have music director's effort. It's original music composed by our very own Youth Tribune students. So please watch and enjoy. Are we having a technical difficulty at the end?
We got it under control now. We're ready to start.
Thank you.
In the year 3068, robots have become prominent in society, especially in classrooms. Riverside Elementary School is a prime example. The faculty is made up of both robots and humans. In Lily's 5th grade classroom, the teacher is a robot.
Lily, do you know the answer to number 14? Oh, 14? I got you. Hold on. Is that a drawing of SpongeBob? I love that show. Oh, you do? I've been watching it recently. It's really funny. I know, right? Which episode are you on? Oh, I just finished episode...
Lily, I don't think SpongeBob is a part of our lesson.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I see you. You're always off task. You never pay attention in this class. You're so disrespectful.
Teacher, it was only a short conversation.
All you humans are the same. I can't believe I'm teaching kids like you.
I didn't mean to.
Just stop disturbing your classmates.
Lily starts bawling, but tries to cover it up. The teacher, annoyed, dismisses her from class. Cheryl hurries after her.
Hey, Lily, are you okay? That was really harsh to the teacher.
I don't want to be.
Take you to the nurse, okay? Maybe she'll make you feel better.
Cheryl escorts Lily to the nurse, comforting her as they make their way there.
Oh dear, are you okay, child? What happened?
Lily was crying too hard to answer, so Cheryl explains what happened to the nurse instead.
Yelled at her and called her disrespectful in front of everyone too. She didn't even care that Lily was crying. She just kicked her out of class.
Oh Lord, I'm sorry that happened, sweetheart. You can stay here, Lily. You're well, Cheryl. Here, let me get you two some lollipops. I can't believe a teacher would say such nasty things towards you. How unprofessional.
The nurse brought them both some candy and comforted Lily. Meanwhile, in another classroom, Roxy escaped to tell the principal that the robot teacher was acting up.
Never trusted those robots.
Roxy opens the door to the principal's office.
Hello, can I? Oh, Roxy, what are you doing here during class? I swear I'm not lying to you. The teacher made one of my friends cry. How did that happen? Lily was only talking for a few seconds in class, and then the teacher blew up at her and Zach. Oh dear, class is almost over, so I'll have time to talk to the teacher. Thank you for informing me. That type of behavior is unacceptable.
The bell rings for lunch, and the principal heads to the teacher's classroom. He opens the door without knocking, upset.
I'd like to have a word with you, teacher.
Yes? What would you like to discuss?
Your behavior towards some students is very unacceptable. Making Lily cry for doing something so insignificant is not allowed. I don't understand why you would need to be so extreme.
I don't understand why my actions are so shocking to you. Holding kids accountable for their actions is important to me.
I completely agree, and I understand the tension between robots and humans. But your attitude towards some students is very unreasonable. You should hold them accountable, but not to this extent.
I didn't realize I was being too harsh. This won't happen again, sir.
At the end of the day, Lily goes back to class, and the teacher apologizes for its actions. From then onwards, the teacher is polite to humans.
Hope you enjoyed the videos. That was the great effort of the video editing team putting together all the 4 plays. So we have all 4 of them available in YouTube, which we will be releasing today. So they will be available in YouTube, and we will share the link to everyone. Now I would like to invite one more Youth Tribune member. I think she's joining right now. As she is joining, let's go ahead and have the last parent appreciation video. As we're working on the video, I think we have our Youth Tribune member present. So let me go ahead and introduce one other script writer who is also part of the Youth Tribune. And we would like to request Sarah to share her experience with us, please. Sarah?
Can I start? Okay. Hi, my name is Sarah, and I'm an incoming freshman from Mountain House, California. I'm a volunteer at the Youth Tribune Group, and me and my sister wrote all the scripts for the play. My favorite part would be coming up with the ideas. I was nervous at first because there wasn't a lot of time to finish it, but it ended up great. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, dear Sarah. Definitely your contribution was amazing. And I'm sure all the actors and the drama directors were able to put it together as you and Hafsa envisioned it. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to turn it over to Emmanuel to play the video, the last video for us, please.
Hello, everyone. I would like to take this opportunity to express what a wonderful and a positive experience both my boys have had with Smartling Learning Center. They've been at Smartling for over a year, and I see great improvement in not only in their subjects, but they stay motivated. Ms. Vanita Daniel really helps them stay focused. She gives them, she takes personal interest and makes sure they're keeping up, and this really shows. I'm very thankful and to have you in our community, and I hope you have great success in your new endeavors, and thank you.
Hi, I'm Deepa Thomas, mother of Gregory Abraham and Sarah Abraham, and it's really a honor to say something about Vanita and Smart Learning Center. My son, actually now he's in ninth grade. He went to Manila from fourth grade. It's almost 5 years he's with Manila. And you should see they have a complete different form of friendship and the trust and the way she mentored him. I can't imagine. And there's no way I can do that. And she does it beautifully and they have a complete trust and kind of a bond between themselves. And he believes in her. Is there any time, any tension or stress, he just calls her or message her, and then he is out. His tension goes away. I can always see that, and I completely trust in her. I just give breath to her. She's the one who guides me even in ninth grade now in the selection of the subject. She's such a good counselor. She helps me in that, and she'll Greg in that, especially to teach him which to take and what to take and guide him through, and he achieved so much and he's benefited so much from Vanessa. I can't even say that. I'm so grateful for her that I found her. My daughter also is going to her, but she's only in fifth grade now, so she just started with the miss. But I've seen a tremendous amount of progress with my son, and I'm really proud of Vanessa. I'm so grateful for her. And so thank you so much, Vanessa. Thank you, smart ladies.
Dragon K. Abraham. I'm a freshman, and I was with Ranlanti since fourth grade. And the one thing I learned was that to never give up. When I had trouble with with just math, my grades were average. But with her, she told me that I can work harder, achieve more, and I have achieved more because of her. She's the one that created a new path for me to do better by not giving up and just practicing and practicing.
Okay, so we are at the end of our live event, our summer performance spectacular event. Hope you all enjoyed it. There has been a lot of effort put into this, and the kids have been working for the drama, the public speaking, the Youth Tribune volunteers, and lots of hours have gone into actually trying to make this event an enjoyable one for you all. So hope all of you enjoyed it. And thank you so much to all the parents and the students who shared words from their heart, not just words. They were truly appreciative words from their heart, and it really means a lot to and SLC and all the tutors who helped your kids. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to share your feedback video to us. We greatly appreciate it. Lastly, I would like to thank our San Francisco Bay Area Tamil Mandram to have been a co-host with us and given us the time, helped us run through this entire event, worked with us for dress rehearsal, and got me thorough and ready working with the webinar. That was a new experience for me and the team, Emmanuel and Cheryl, towards this effort. So thank you so much for helping us host this event along with you. I would like to thank Emmanuel and Cheryl and my husband, Naveen, for helping and supporting throughout this event and supporting throughout the entire SLC effort. With that note, I'm going to turn it over to our Bay Area Tamil Mandram VP.
Thank you, Vanita. It was a wonderful program. We thoroughly enjoyed it. All the kids did awesome job. It was very, very nice program. Let me hand over to Meena.
Yeah, as Sindhu said, Vanita, it is unbelievable. We could see how much effort each drama team, or say it public speaking, how much effort they have put in, and what a they were all small kids, but still they knew what they have to do, and that doesn't come just by one day practice, and I could see that. And yes, I totally believe you always see perfection in anything that you do, and that I could see with your kids as well, when the way you're trained, and the kids who have worked, the volunteers who have worked behind the be it the sharing the screen, or for the videos, or even I should say some few points on the back end. The team was very perfect to move. The first batch, they were having 4 batches, so they were very, very, very systematic. We could see the the way they move out and move in, the kids who have to come for the next sessions, and it's mind blowing. And everything was done by the youth. And then Emmanuel and Cheryl, everyone, kudos to your team. And I don't know, I have not mentioned the bigger group, but you have already showed them in the volunteer sessions, and you have mentioned about them. But kudos to your team, and then rock big time. And then we are expecting more from your team. And from now on, I will definitely look for your YouTube channel to watch what you're going to do, and then keep uploading more videos from your kids, and then we would be more happy to see them perform. Thank you so much, Vanita.
Okay, let's wind up the program. Thank you everyone for watching the program. See you all. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, and good night.